let's talk about the week 5 rough draft. I know this is a big week and it can be intimidating and overwhelming, but we're going to take the steps that you have taken so far from the past couple of weeks, the assignments you've been working on, and start to build this paper. So we've been talking about building a persuasive paper. So you want to consider that your audience is not necessarily going to agree with you. You are trying to convince them of something, persuade them. Additionally, you don't want to say a lot of I think or I believe, because this paper is being supported by research that you've done, okay? You're trying to provide all of the information. Your audience doesn't just care about your opinion. You need to prove to them why this is a good argument. So statements like I feel, I believe, they weaken your argument because now it's emotionally driven and not just providing them with the information. And while you do want to elicit an emotional response from your audience, you don't want to elicit a negative emotion. You don't want them to go, ugh, okay, so I get that you believe that, but why should I believe that? Okay, this is the point. You're trying to convince them why they maybe should consider at least this side of things. It's very hard to convince somebody of something. So you want to at least present your side. Now, as you're writing this, consider that you are the current expert. Your voice in this paper, you're the expert. You're the one that's done the research for this paper. You're the one that is writing it and presenting it. So you're the expert. So think about the research you've compiled from your annotated bibliography. The best thing about annotated bibliographies is you can take those summaries from your sources and plug them into your papers later. So consider when you're looking at your outline where you might use those sources and how they might further support some of your points or subpoints so that you can plug them into your rough draft. And then think about some of the modes of writing assignments that we have done so far, where we've been talking about the structure of an essay, okay? You need to have a strong introduction, a body, and a conclusion. Your body needs to be at least 3 paragraphs. You cannot have a fully developed paper without at least 3 paragraphs. This likely should have more because it's a research paper, but you should have at least 3 paragraphs and have at least 3 sources in this rough draft.